Sweet, looks like we're online for another stream with Bant Approach. Turn 2 compass on the play. Here we go. Let's hope to draw an untapped land. That's getting baffling ended. Almost definitely. And we drew Hashep Oasis. We won't miss the land drop. This was good. Got my mana wrong. Okay. So it looks like we're playing either Sultai or just black-green Constrictor. Both are pretty good. Sultai Constrictor from Aaron Barrich today made top 4, I believe, in Grand Prix Memphis. Looks pretty sweet. Pretty consistent, lots of 4-ofs, lots of protection and pump spells. And Bristling Hydra actually looked pretty solid. As well as Walking Ballista. Considering the massive amount of Glint-Sleeve Siphoner's there are running around. I mean, either blue-black mid-range or Sultai Snake or regular Snake, they're all running it. So the question is, I think I'm just going to find a land here. I'm gonna get a forest and play it. And then next turn we can find a land and play Baffling End on this Walking Ballista if we want. Which doesn't seem great, but it did not sacrifice Evolving Wilds. Maybe they're low on mana and they only have 4 drops or something. Or that was just a big mistake. Energy. Rishkar. I think I'll probably just Baffling in that, or maybe Fumigate. Or I'll just ramp next turn. Take 5. Be at 13. After taking 2 this turn. I'm guessing opponent has boy. I think I'm just gonna get a land again and Baffling End. Then try to land a Fumigate after he plays probably a Hydra. Getting a lot of value out of this compass too. We've got pretty good colors. We've got 1 desert, 1 in hand. Okay, so most likely see a bristling hydra here, I think. Nope. Second Rish card. That's pretty good. Another activation in the Walking Ballista. I think it's worth fumigating though. I'm gonna be down to 12. Gain 1 from killing Rishkar. It's kind of rough. I do have the second Settle the Wreckages though. 3 mana. 3 mana. No! Yes. Well, that's terrible for us. So this transforms if I kill it? Or creature from your graveyard or hand. Yikes. I think I'm supposed to play this desert and hold up, settle the wreckage. In case he decides to add more to the field. We can give him the 1-2 punch. Perfect. So as long as he doesn't have like a hand disruption spell, and he already played Forest this turn, so should be in for some big blowouts. Adds a counter. Okay. Attacks with both. That's good. Suppose I could have fielded ruined. You need to know where when it flipped, but I didn't want this to come back and then put counters on stuff again. And then I don't think this can flip anymore. And it just goes to the graveyard. Sweet. Question is, do we fumigate for this Glint Sleeve so he doesn't draw any more cards? I think we're gonna ramp here. Play an island. Flip the compass. We're gonna give him an extra card. Just not the greatest. Not gonna be able to do damage to us. Is what we really care about in this deck. We just don't want to take damage. That's basically it. Alright, so that's bad. Now he's gonna get 2 energy. I have to fumigate now. Full Spires this turn. Another Spring. Can I do both? Yeah, I can. So, Spring. Plains. Fumigate. Gain 2. Play irrigated farmland. Practice. I think we're in a pretty good spot. They do have 2 cards that might just be like fatal pushes. Or glint, or not glints, blossoming defenses. Five mana, 4 mana, back and forth. Birder's Gearhulk. 5 mana, 8/8. Luckily, we killed everything because that would have been a ton of counters. Would have been 7, is that right? Hour of Promise. How interesting. Yeah, we'll cast this. One, two, three, four, five, six. We can't mind, unfortunately. Really, so we want to take 8. I don't know if I want to take 8 that much. They do have the Journey to Nowhere, so I'm gonna get the Scavenger Grounds and the Arch. We'll most likely use the Arch this turn and then set up for the Mine next turn, I guess. Oh, we can't get there anyways. Never mind. We only had 5 over. We didn't use the Arch. We're hoping to dodge a Field of Ruin here. We do not want to see a Field of Ruin. It deadlands me. Oh, wow. That's a Galta. This guy's insane. A friend of mine was playing in a PPTQ, and he was playing against red-green dinos, and this guy was playing Flings. I don't know if he was main deck or sideboard. And my friend was playing Approach. And I think he cast like a cast out or something. And in response, the guy just flung a Galta for 12, put my Approach player friend to 1 in 1 shot. It's pretty impressive. Or when you have a Regisaur Alpha, this guy just smacks you for 12. It's kind of scary. Luckily, our opponent has neither of those cards available. They're both red. So now we'll play the Settle/Mind game plan here. We only have 3 blues, so we can't actually double mind. So as long as my opponent's not playing like Kitesail Freebooter or main deck Doomfall, we should be able to get him with this Settle the Wreckage, because he's going to want to attack with both because of the Arch, which is an amazing combo if you ask me. Arch plus Settle the Wreckage forces them to attack with multiple creatures, allows you to blow them out at instant speed. attacks with both. Awesome. We're going to try to make him think that we didn't have a settler wreckage. So we'll cast the mine first. And then once I receive priority, opponent's playing very slowly. Maybe they disconnected. Okay. Settler Wreckage is an amazing card. The fact that you can get around hexproof, I feel like pushes it over the top. Alright, so we got this Araska Relic. I've been trying it out. The original build that I had did not have this card in it. But it's pretty sweet. It's got Ascend. If you have the City's Blessing, you can sacrifice it for you just have to be able to tap it. Then gain 3 life and draw a card. So it's kind of a double function in this deck. Because there's that 3 mana, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's 3 mana instant draw 4. Or I mean, gain 4, draw a card. Which is kind of the same function as this card. And it's also instant speed. But I like how you can play this like on turn 3. And it can ramp you towards a faster approach or a faster fumigate. And then later on cash in for that same purpose. So we're going to get Vraska's Contempt out of the hand. Which always feels great. And a Vraska's Contempt to zombie. And Fatal Push. Opponent is cardless. We don't have... Ipni Rivulet, so that's kind of annoying for us to find our second approach. Although I think we're going to be fine. Still got this card in the bank. Go up to 30. Long Test Cup. I will Baffling it. I could save the Baffling End in case he plays a Journey to Nowhere or a better 2-drop. Like Winding Constrictor, number 3. Gift of Paradise. Alright. Concedes. Black Ring Constrictor. I think we want Baffling End for sure. They had no blue. Sandworm. They have no flying. Plus they might bring in Vraska. That's annoying. Maybe a couple negates. Because they have black cards. Take out like a binding, a search, and a compass. Try it like this. Maybe one approach for a Carnage Tyrant, or two. So I think they're, I mean, maybe not. I figure they would have Lost Legacy in their deck. So if you're just tuning in, my name is Neil, and I'm streaming some Bant Approach on Magic Online. Hope you all are enjoying. I will keep this hand. I got life gain, I got removal, I got a payoff card, and I got ramp. So generally everything's good. Might get duressed, but then he can't play a 2-drop, which frees us up to ramp, which is great. They got a forest. Kind of smells like either a long tusk cub or a winding constrictor on turn 2. Actually, it could be, seriously, could be a glint sleeve. Alright, my turn. Play Sun Petal Grove. F6. There's the dress. We'll probably lose our Pathland. Got a relic. We'll play the Shepherd Dunes. Try to get as many deserts into play as possible in the early turns. If anything, just for our promise, so you can search up more utility lands like the Arch, or just good mana if you're struggling with colors. There's a Winding Constrictor. He might have a Blossoming Defense too, so it could get real ugly here. So we'll play the Spring first. Get a basic. We're gonna get a basic. We're gonna get a basic Plains. Then next turn we can double ramp. Gift of Paradise into a Raska Relic. We could play Carnage Tyrant, but I feel like it's just gonna get blown up in combat damage. It's gonna get... That's awful. Still gonna see the same play. One of them will survive the Brontodon. We'll draw Fumigate. Also good. Not sure what the opponent's thinking about. Maybe they're gonna duress. Other than that, they should probably just be attacking for 2, passing. search for Azcanta. Okay, so we can bait out. Paradise. Razka Relic. We're taking 5 next turn minimum. Then we can gain 7. Then we go to 18. Play Carnage Tyrant. Or he blows up one of our things. He blows up a thing. Okay. Means search might survive. Attacks for 2. I would really like Fumigate. Still that all on there. Solar Wreckage is also good. Good magic card. I think I'm just gonna get the Carnage Tyrant down. And maybe try to trade for some pump spells here. He tries to attack. But we have Settle the Wreckage, so we could probably just attack him with Carnage Tyrant. That Brontodon gained us like 6 life. Considering, or I mean, the Gift of Paradise gained us like 6 life. Considering the Brontodon could have just attacked us. And he concedes.